Should be good now. Maybe I'll see y'all again. I don't know. Thanks, 2020. Thanks, Internet. I'll just wait for people to trickle back in for a moment. Sorry about that. Nothing I can really do, dude. Also. Alright, I'm back. Yay. God, dude. Hold on, let me tab all my screens back. Alright, I think we're good. Never know anymore. So it's like literally, did you try unplugging it and plugging it back in? And it's like, yeah. It's like, did that work? Yeah, it literally worked. How does that even make sense, dude? What's up, dude? Oh my god. Krempizaski or something? Yes, Steve. I did say that a couple times since the analysis. Yes, we've identified hidden bullish divergence on gold. Yes, and you are not at positive Momo yet, so the bullish price action could be coming on gold, or we at least go up to test the top of the consolidation pattern around 1719.
It's China to me. China.
Probably is though, man.
Hey buddy, could you peep at G?
Sure, not looking good, man. Not what you want. This is like getting weaker and weaker, and we did think that was the case. You know, after this failed and you didn't reverse, you started selling. It's like, dude, why? I mean, it's terrible. Like once this, it's like a little base. Very, very weak, man. Look at all this time you've had positive Momo on the daily, and this is it. You're about to go negative again, and you're about to dump, and you'll probably see 551 at this point. I'm getting more convinced of this crap. Okay. It's GE, man. It's G freaking E. Look, you're gonna see February 2009 low soon. I think you will. Look, I liked where it was kind of showing a double bottom and was showing divergence, but after you got rejected up here, no way. Nah, I think this is bull crap. This is trash. Okay? It's a base, it'll break, and this will be the next target, 550. Get wrecked, GE. Sorry, Infinite. I wish I had better news. You're starting. Look, you're like breaking support from 1990, 91. Here you go, dude. Down here, 550 or 530. Jeez, another one. But here's the valley at $5, $4.99, whatever. Sorry, dude. GE. It's at one time GE, GM, and Cisco and IBM. Man, they kept the economy going. But sorry, dude, there are better assets out there now that keep the economy going. That's mainly a lot of it's tech, and I guess biotech, which has been just astounding. No, I mean, it's, when you think about it, is it really that surprising? No. Biotech, coronavirus pandemic, which is ruining people's lives. I don't know, there really wasn't much chaos nefarious on the stream, since it was just like, yeah, we halved. It was fun because there was tons of hype in the chat. But other than that, it was a very, very uneventful day. Okay, man. Time to move to Houston. Interchangeably the 3rd to 4th largest city in the United States. Interchanges with Chicago. I don't know, man. I hear y'all have like 6-lane interstates because there's so many people. I don't know, man. If I'm going to Texas, I'm probably going to Austin or Dallas. All right. Sorry, man. Like the streams, you know, fluidity of a stream gets wrecked when my internet or I have a technical problem like that. So now it's like, it's a new stream, but now it's like, can you look at Bitcoin? It's like, well, we did look at Bitcoin, but it's another stream now. So have we really looked at Bitcoin? No. Austin traffic sucks. Kids kill. Why should I not come to Austin? I work from home. I have the freedom to do anything I want. Matty Peep, you saying this is the first stream you've ever witnessed of me? Matty Peep, I'm talking to you, man. I get it. I understand, right? And you know, just emphasizing the large population of Houston. I know there's going to be miserable traffic everywhere, right? You know, in a somewhat larger city. But, you know, fortunately, I don't have to commute, so... Where am I getting my hair cut? I haven't had my hair cut in like 2 months, dude. Dude, it's bad. It's real bad. Yeah, I've heard good things about Sugarland. Yeah, best traffic's NYC. No one on the streets anymore. Yeah, seriously, Joker. You're living up to your name. Okay, Kizkill. Well, that means you now have to invite me to Austin instead of shunning me. What did dude say? What did Mr. Peep say? What did Matty Peep say, man? He's probably not even watching anymore. He's probably already tuned out. Wrecked. Michael Neal, no. I do this for a living, believe it or not. So, anyway, sorry, we're on gold. We can go back to Bitcoin, whatever. We can do a thorough analysis. Look, man, it's like flagging, but at the same time, if the price action extends on too long, then it won't be a flag anymore. It could end up just being a Bart Simpson. A square up. A square up's at like 9,600 or so. 96. It's almost 9,700, dude. Where that square up is. So always an offshoot chance that could occur. You're in positive Momo territory, so it's kind of like the bulls have the ball a little bit. So far, the bulls having the ball with these positive histogram wigs is pretty terrible. It's like, you're not really going anywhere, man. So if the bulls have the ball and you're going to continue on up in this structure, whatever, before dumbing again, you'd think maybe you could see 9150 and it really wouldn't be that insane. And we already talked about what we'd be looking for an edge for a long, and it'd be like 7,800 or something with bullish divergence on the oscillators, which we just don't have yet. Don't have that much of an edge. What's up, Duff? Austin, Massachusetts. Yeah, dude, that's where I was going. I thought it was Boston, Texas, dude. No peeps from Maddie. Oh, he's a long-time lurker. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm shadow banned. Is there anyone watching the stream that is watching me for the first time ever? Like real? For real? Probably not. Funny, Jose, man. Funny. But for real though, I'm just wondering, like, I really am wondering, like, jokes aside. So. See, it's like, I can't literally ask without jokes, right? So I don't think I'll ever get the right answer, you know? So it's like, let's go to the weekly on Bitcoin, because this is all you need to know. This is really the most important stuff. Forget the daily, forget the 4 hour, the 60 minute. Look at the weekly, man. Where, as discussed yesterday and the day, well, I guess it was just yesterday and the day before maybe, but look, man, you've got some, let's just call it historic resistance. All right, there's not many of them. There's like 4 or 5, and they're all extremely important battleground areas that Bitcoin has regarded at least a little bit up or down. Okay, so it's like 7,400, 8,500, 9,600, 11,700. Okay, those are like the 4 big ones, and you've got ones below it too. They're not pictured right now because too many lines. Okay, we're just trying to keep it as simple as possible so you can see it. But all you did was last week, you ran up, you tested one of those major historical areas as resistance, rejected it for the 3rd time in less than a year, and pulled back to back test the breakout we had during the week of April 27th, the early May. All right, you broke out, and now I guess the last day of the week or whatever, Saturday, you back tested 8,200 and 8,500 as support as of the new week that we have. It's very, you know, so we got 5 days, 2 hours left. You have back tested once more. So you're in 2 different weeks, you're trying to hold. And if you can hold this long enough, eventually there is a chance Bitcoin could see 9,600 again. Because if you hold a support long enough, then it's like, all right, market participants say, let's run it on up to the resistance. How many sell orders are going to be up here? Okay, too many, time to reverse again. But it is decent price action you're receiving early in the week on Bitcoin, and you've fallen no further than critical historical support. So if it does hold, again, 9,600. If it doesn't hold, good chance you'll see first stop 7,700, 7,777. But really, you'd think in time we would see 7,400. All right. Okay, so that's like me doing my part for the Bitcoin analysis on the newer stream because my internet is screwed. Did I ever watch Michael Jordan as a kid when he was in Birmingham? Morgan Freeman. I did something called Field of Dreams, where we all got to go out with the players, like before the game, and like do the national anthem with them at that. And so if you were in the outfield and you were really young, you were terrible. Like that was like where you put the scrubbiest people. You put them in the outfield and then you let them bat like 8th and 9th, right? So I wasn't like bad as a kid. There were people much worse than me, kids. So all the scrub kids got to go and be with Michael Jordan at the Barons because he was like right field or left field or whatever. So I got to go with the first baseman, but I never got to meet Michael Jordan. But that game, when we did this, it was his only home run. So I got to go to that game, or got to be there and see that happen. So, funny question you asked, Morgan Freeman. Unreal. No, Field of Dreams is just where, if you're lucky, you get to do that. Dude, Powder Blue, if you were good, you would have been utilized somewhere else. As a kid, I'm not talking like 9th, 10th, 11th grade. I'm talking like 5th, 6th grade. Like some people's motor skills haven't even developed, you know, or something. That's not, I mean, it's like, really? I mean, I got to see him play in the minor leagues in baseball. Guess what? I mean, isn't that eventful? Because I never got to see him play basketball. And that, I'd probably prefer that, you know, over a baseball. MK, you got to do that in San Diego. Very cool, man. Yeah. Okay, so what is that? Oh, interesting. New little slogan they've got going on TradingView. Weird. So that's your Bitcoin weekly. Let's go to the monthly real quick. Just keep everyone in check to understand, right? Look at the monthly, man. You're up. You're up, dude. Yeah, like, look, everyone was so scared. 8,200, 81, 84, whatever. Is that miniature wick? You can't even really see it on the monthly, man, if you look in log scale. So, again, the supply line, the major crazy supply lines, 11,000. Let's just say 10, we'll say 11,000 on the dot, okay? Like, you wonder, will this month, will Bitcoin hit the supply line for the third time? All right, we've had 2+ years of price contraction on Bitcoin. So, like, you know, you're still relatively in the middle. I think you're like maybe 60%, 55% of the way through this pattern. So it could stay inside this pattern for another year or two. Like, legit, this is the monthly. Each candle represents 1 month. So if you break it the upside, you know the targets. We have our own targets for, like, you know, we go the daily, the weekly with Fibonacci, Fib extensions and all that. So you don't need to have a 100% measure move. But, you know, you got to think, man, with the halvening, it is not profitable for miners. There's like a soft number. I think it's like 15,500 or something. It's not profitable for someone to mine Bitcoin. But, like, in the end, I think it is profitable once Bitcoin gets to 12,500. That's what I've read. Can y'all back me up on that? So right now, I mean, you know, that's why you could speculate to say maybe in the next 52 weeks or something, we could be at higher prices. If that's the case. Though, of course, it's not, it's speculative, and but it's a fundamental, something to think about. Michael just sent me back. Thank you, man. Do you send it through the browser, or let me, is the crypto tip working? I gotta see. I'm gonna test it one more time because I don't know, man. It's been breaking lately. Testing right now. Perfect. One Up Coin works. So you must have sent it through Brave. Thank you, man. You need an Antminer S19 Pro. Really? I mean, you can actually be profitable right now at its prices? Crypto Cash, I mean, like, dude, just because I don't use it doesn't mean it's not effective. If you can master that and you can use it to your ability and it works for you, I'm not one to ever say that screw it, you know? Like, if you continue researching and you like it, man, give it a shot and find what works for you, you know? I've got a system that is really cool that I like. You know, the coinciding variable game with divergence, the oscillators, the RSI, MACD, Volkowski patterns, harmonics. That's just my way. Other people do other things, right? Bollinger Bands, less significant time scales, you know, the clouds or whatever. Some people do fib circles, which, have fun with that, man. But, you know, people go their own ways, dude. So, yeah, I figured, Kev, we'd need to see lower prices to see a big problem. Yeah. Taco Tuesday, yeah, it is Taco Tuesday, man. Yeah, I'm eating leftover tacos. It's not tacos. It's just like everything that would be in the taco. I've just got like this huge, I mean, I cooked a huge bowl of it. Or like a bowl. It's like a, you know, Tupperware full of it. With like beef and cheese and mushrooms and onions and garlic. And Gouda cheese and cilantro. Oh my God. Can't wait. Yeah, I'm just like thinking, you know, what number, that 12,500 or whatever we're talking about for profitability. Some of y'all are saying that people right now still can maybe make profit. Nick Rabat, nah, man, not yet. I probably will when the world opens back up and you can go to a bar and drink a beer with a bunch of other people around you. You know, that's one thing I worry about. But until that happens, nah, man, I don't miss carbs. The big mining farms only need Bitcoin to beat 6,300% for profitability, but the ones out of China is a bit more. So come on, man, layman's. Hey, I tried to break down TA the best I can. I mean, as you know, it's gonna be hard to grasp initially, but I tried to make it easy to digest and understand, so more people might get into it or something, right? Am I drinking on keto at all? Absolutely not. Not unless the wheels spin and you see. If you see me do it live, that's the only time I'm drinking right now. That's literally the only time I've drank while I've been on keto, is with a webcam in front of me talking to y'all. It's just you don't feel like drinking really because you know what you're doing. Like I have a goal, you know, you have a goal to lose like stomach fat, really all fat, as much as you can. And so drinking alcohol just gets in the way of that. And you can't really do anything anyway, socially. So it's like easy choice. 6,300, not percent. Yeah, FRS, get wrecked, dude. Really get wrecked. So 6,300. Okay, well, you know, that 6,400 is a critical... No, 6,800 is a critical support. So is 6,000. So it'd be in between. Matty Pete. Stop drinking for lockdown. Yeah, great decision. Yeah, man. Yeah, the hangovers. I never really witnessed them the one time. I haven't really been going all out. What's up, Alex S? I'm glad they stick, man. I'm glad I've been somewhat of a positive influence in your life, man. That's what it's about, isn't it? All right, try to do what you love, and then try to help people up. You know, try to help people in life. Bring them on the table with you. I think a lot of people need real vacation, Shane Graham, but you know. Hey, Loster, good to see you again, man. OG. Saving ever. So remember silver, right? Silver broke out of its pattern, is back tested it. Still trying to hang on. I just don't know if it's gonna hang, dude. I don't even know, like, gold going up, if that's gonna help silver. I really just don't know, man, at this point. Here's a XAG instead of the XAU. You broke it, and you're trying to hold this area as support goods. But you got to eventually break 1583. And if you do, I think we can get some fib extensions. High to low, the structure, 1272, 1620. And then we could obviously Fibonacci here too to find our next node. Aha, so the 1272 is confluent. with the with the golden retrace, the 618, the next fib node. So it looks like this might be an area where silver could run to if you're lucky, if this breakout is real and sustains and goes again. 1618, target on silver. Confluence. Oh, out of coffee. Crap. My internet went out, Matthew. That's what happened.
Hey Mitch, would you mind taking a look at cards? Thanks, man.
Thank you, Josh Gibson, for the friggin' 10, dude. Yeah, sure. CO Diagnostics? Huh. This thing friggin' gap up on the monthly or something? What just happened? Look out, dude. What did IPO in August 2017? Here's the monthly. Sorry, the weekly. Jeez, dude. You're getting tempted rally. What we can do at this point is Fibonacci. Alright, so you reversed the 1414. You went back, and what'd you do? What did this asset do when it reversed? It went to backtest 687, previous all-time highs, a support resistance area, and it pivoted. And how did it pivot, Josh, on the weekly? What pattern? We got ourselves a little morning star hammer action reversal. Then after that, eventually you got a bullish engulfing candle, and you've been floating on up. So you think, like, if Codex is gonna, you know, break this area, the next target could be 2787. I mean, edge isn't really there. I get it. Like, you could soon you'll be showing bearish divergence, but you could be at much higher prices by the time it really peaks out. So, I mean, it's a high flyer. It's gone nuts, dude. Gone insane. Biotech, of course. Like many other biotech companies have done very similar things. That sector is outperforming like the Jesus man. So yeah, I think the next target is 2787. Isn't that? Oh, this is log scale. My God, that is actually pretty telling, man. Where look where we reversed initially, the 2618 almost ran to 3618. I like freaking log scale. There's pretty good. So yeah, percentage change in such a short amount of time actually makes a lot of sense in log. So yeah, it's crazy though, like, right? I mean, you're hitting $17, $17.50, and the next target's $30. That seems possible. The blue sky breakout and biotech outperforming. It could happen, man. It's crazy, right? Yeah, altcoins are kind of impressing me a little bit. I mean, their sell-offs were so, like, yeah, they were down 10% or stuff, but remember, they had ups before that. It's not like they were just scrubbing around and then dumped. Well, most of them anyway. I mean, you had some assets that had really nice runs up for a while, for a couple months, and then they sold off 10%, but then they're up like 5-10% again. So it's like, yeah, just thinking about BAT and stuff, dude. Like, look at this. Yeah, accumulation before it ran, and then Corona killed it. Divergence. Oh, dude, the education on BAT on the weekly is stupid, right? Remember this, chat? Never forget about it. Never forget about seeing two bottoms, and then on the second bottom you see this. Like, dude, look out. What can happen? You know, got as high as freaking 32 cents. And that was after a higher low. But look, man, the bottom of the range. You've had a nice 8 weeks or so of green for now. No edge, though, on the weekly right now. But look at this, man. I mean, really? That's it? 3 days of selling, and now you might be bullishly engulfing right now? Like, no negative momentum on that? That's very interesting. Only after hitting a peak at 24.85 cent high. So these altcoins, I mean, BAT's one of them. Like, it's like up 12% right now. You got XLM, go to that. Look at this engulfing candle, man. Stupid. Bullish engulfing candle. At the highs of the day, it's up 13% right now. What's up, Steve? Thanks for the sub. Above the 200-day moving average. Hidden bullish divergence. Look, a low on price. A higher low on price. Lower levels relative strength. Hidden impending price action. Continuation to the upside. Implied. Okay, let's see how it goes then, man. Waning on negative momentum if this keeps up. Now, got to be mindful. 7.137 cents. You're below it. You got to break above this, man. It's a February 2019 valley, a low. You get above that, very good. Very, very good. We were able to get above that like the past 3 times. But this time we kind of reversed there. I've thrusted through it in reverse. But now we're pivoting and going again. So how are you going to break it when you're already up 13%? You'd have to get some really nice follow-through price action, and eventually XLM could see itself at 8.7 cents again. Remember, from your previous high to low, hit an 88% retrace perfectly. I mean, it up thrusted through that critical ice line just to hit the 886 and nothing else. It's like it was trying to get to the fib retrace, not the horizontal line resistance. That's what's so nuts about it, dude. So I'm in the chat for Stellar, you know, the log scale, but this is like showing you in log scale, look how gorgeous the downtrend is. Talk about descending broadening formation, or sorry, right angled and descending broadening formation. This would be one of them, man, like the downsloping support, the horizontal line resistance, man, and the breakout point is like 8.8 cents, 9 cents. Good Lord. Yeah, nice methodical march on up for GE and then dumped. We're not, I mean, that's not surprising. Chat, if you're here, say something, man. 589 of y'all. I'm sure thought y'all be hyped or something, right? Alright, for the angel number. $88.50 on Bitcoin, 45 minutes to go until your daily candle close. They're the hypes, man. The hype's in the chat. Oh, good. I need more hype. If I don't get more hype, we are screwed. Okay. They're the hypes. Hype's in the chat. Oh my god. Hips in the chat. There we go, man. That's what I need.
Hype in the chat!
Just lets me know you're here. Alright. I know everyone lurks. It happens, man. Brian J., I'm glad you're watching, man. Thanks for lurking. Renee, I don't know who is bullish. Who are too many people that are bullish, Renee? I don't know who these people are that you're talking about. I don't know. Lurk retirement. Yeah, there you go, new here. Perfect, man. Okay. Alright, so looking at Ethereum right now, that did fall out of its channel. No edge at all. It looks like it might be setting up for lower prices as it broke a 191 support resistance. A very, very critical area, as you can see. And you could even plot 197. You're below that. You've regarded it as resistance. right? You were below it. And so that means like you've got positive Momo now, huge spike in negative Momo. It's just that classic first impulse down, wave down, consolidation, reset the oscillator so we could sell off one more time. And maybe on the second sell off, it's not near as bad as the first. And when it isn't, that's when we start showing bullish divergence. You might be able to take a long. This otherwise midterm uptrend. But I don't get it, man. It's like all the time there are people that are like, there's people say, oh my god, too many people are bearish, too many people are bullish. It's like, who are you listening to? Like, I just kind of look at the charts, man. I let the charts tell me kind of like maybe where something might be going. I don't really like listen to, you know, other people and like, oh, what they think, man, right? Unless it's maybe a Real Vision video on like Bitcoin or something. I keep to myself and look at the charts, support resistance, oscillators, the way we've done it for 2 years, man, over 2 years. God, man, it's like, okay, well, since they're bullish, I can't be bullish now. I can't even think there's an idea that it could go up. How about neutral? How about we know where we are? If you break 8,500, 77.77. If you hold 8,500 long enough, 9,600. That's how it works because there's no edge right now. There's no divergence on a significant time scale. I don't know, dude. It's a wild world. A lot of opinions out there. Steve S, I don't even know. I think I might have lost brain cells reading that. Okay, so Ethereum's out of the channel, but it's holding support at 180, which is an old peak, right? Holding that, but while it's holding, it's running up to back test areas that were once also should have been support. They're now resistance. So Ethereum could have one more leg down, just like Bitcoin. And you're hoping though on that next leg down on Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever, we get a weaker sell-off, and that in essence gives us that divergence we so covet for longs. Space got wrecked, dude. How can space not get obliterated when the S&P reverses? I mean, it's like Bitcoin and altcoins, man. I can't help about publishing, Kev. YouTube does it automatically. As soon as the stream goes offline, it begins the processing phase, and whenever it's done, it's done. What's up, Jerry D? Thanks for the sub, dude. Good to have you. Are you even watching the stream, Jerry, man? Probably not. I highly doubt it. Well, it means, like, would you respond in the live chat if you're here? Because I'm still shadow banned or something, maybe. You gotta wonder, man. Holy crap. Whoa, dude. Whoa. Go to the monthly now.
Is that a joint?
You could imagine his beautiful bullish divergence playing out on the weekly.
Thank you, Spaceballs, for the 420. Good eye. Of 9%. It's just range bound. Yeah, I don't know. Range bound between 12.9 cents with price action below it, and it was like the range up here, like 15 cents. And you broke out. Yeah, it broke out. It's killing it right now. Not overbought, so still room to run. Engulfing, trying to engulf right now. 4 hour. 16.9 cents is the top. It's 100%. Well, it's off a little bit. Maybe that's because I plotted that on the daily. Right? Yeah. See, the wick on the daily is perfect. So, yeah. Measured move, 17.5 cents. That's right. The structure. It wasn't an inverse head and shoulder. It was just like there was a neckline and the pattern size, and this would be where it would eventually go 17.5, and it's almost there, man. If let's just say engine closed today, chat, where it is, 16.2 cents, it would be the highest level traders settled up since June 2nd of 2019. That's very telling. And this is what I'm talking about altcoins. It's kind of impressive how they just, it's really not a big deal to them. Like what Bitcoin did. Look at this recovery. It's almost like nothing. Very good. I think Link was kind of similar too. Like in terms of its, maybe not. Never mind, not so much. It fell out of its channel. But see, the thing is, it had a pattern and there was enough time left with Bitcoin not being volatile for it to play out. It sold off, and now it's like out of its channel. Even back tested it today as resistance. But yeah, it could just go sideways, man. Look, it's just like, these are very choppy coins, and they're not really making lower lows, are they? They're not. They're just making the same lows, which is decent, which is not that bad. Brad, I'm glad you like it, man. Yeah, we'll be working on more base mat overlays, a lot more with Shaylin. Just magic stuff going on, of course. You know, just more TA doesn't exist on this, but somehow it still gets respected somehow. So, yeah, someone's asking about the Bitcoin dominance chart, where, you know, of course TA doesn't work on it, but somehow, some way, magically, a downsloping resistance was tested and reversed. It didn't reverse below it, it didn't reverse above it, it reversed literally at it. Wow, you know, so it's not only that, right? You see this blue trend line here. Log scale is the same anchor points we've had from the bottom. Oh, log scale, excuse me. Maybe that's off. Okay, way off. Sorry. This is the way I've been looking at log, descending broadening wedge, or whatever. And 67.75. There's not much to it. You're above the 200-day moving average. Congratulations. Higher low than previous low. Great. So you gotta wonder, will we ever break the supply line and test 70.35 again, which is like a high from December of 2017? Well, maybe, man. Futures are red. Yep. Not by much though. I mean, they are red, and oh, it's like futures for Bitcoin. Another one. So bottom left, top left, the S&P Dow Jones. They're only down 0.3%, 0.2%, but this all the selling came in like near the end of the day. For the closing bell. Bottom right is Bitcoin, 88.75 currently, with another little gap at 8,900 or whatever. It happens. 5-minute illiquid scrubbiness. We just know where we are. crude futures 25.3. It hasn't. It's down 1.86%. Believe it or not. Okay. So, man, I think you understand what's going on if you watch this stream or the stream before my internet went out or whatever. So I guess we've technically been live for an hour and a half or so, because we got 30 minutes to go until the close. But this second stream's like 45 minutes. So you have flagging above 8,500, above 8,200, great. If with the bulls having the ball right now, technically with the positive momentum, if market participants truly choose and want to push it up, then you could see it again, 91.50. But if this is it, if this is as trash as it's going to get, man, and we start selling off again, well, then you could expect that 8,500 gets tested, 8,200 gets tested again. But if we break that, then you're looking 77.77. Maybe by then, we would be gaining an edge on the market on the 4 hour for Bitcoin to take along, maybe. Count Zeppelin, I mean, like, it's really unfortunate that it's up like 11.5%, but I mean, my second largest crypto holding's BAT. So that's the altcoin. That's kind of like the one I'm kind of betting on for the multiplier, right? I've got, you know, of course, majority Bitcoin, but something that's only like 20 cents or something, you can own a lot more of it. And so if it appreciates in value, you can gain a lot more. I mean, like, think about doubling up on BAT's going to be a lot easier than doubling up on Bitcoin, where you'd have to go to over $16,000 to double up now. Daniel Mendez, thanks for the $4.99 super chat. Appreciated it. Thank you, man. No, we're certainly not oversold. No. Yeah, you want me to look at Acor Therapeutics, Daniel? Sure, dude. But it's disappointing, man. It's like bankrupt looking. I don't even tell you. This is like awful. I think all-time lows? Yeah, all-time lows, man. And you've never seen prices this bad. But, you know, I mean, it's at all-time lows, 79 cents. But, could definitely say maybe there's an argument for bullish divergence going on. Maybe, dude, right? Look at this valley, screws everything up. But from this low to this low, I mean, maybe you could say there's divergence. I don't know, dude, it's awful. It's like these assets like this, man. Assets like this are awful for longs. I mean, there's no value for a short here. Because maybe the seller exhaustion. So you're trying to double bottom off all-time lows. Good luck, dude. I mean, it could happen, but very well could break and dump to lower prices. I just don't know. I mean, same thing on the MACD, right? Like this low here, slightly lower levels of negative momentum. I mean, you're just diverging, and I mean, if it played out, then your target's probably going to be 119. You know, let's just say like this peak. I'm not even going to go with the double bottom thing because it could just be terrible, dude. It could just underperform and then dump again. If we talk about Fibonacci, a discernible high here to low. If it's going to make common retraces. 149 to 198. But dude, I don't know if it's going to do that. It's terrible. I don't know. Like, it must be pathetic. Look, it had a downtrend and then it broke out somehow. Only it's like an S coin. It's literally like a BTC pair crap coin. There you go, Daniel, man. That's it, dude. It's like if this played out and it didn't sell off to all-time lows, which it very well could tomorrow, easy. If it was to pivot here, which I have no idea, well then, you know, 119, 149, 174, 198. There you go. So thanks for the 600 here. 88.39. Less than 30 minutes to go till the daily close. What's up, Mr. Shaverman?
This time we will fight back. May the force be with you, Spin.
Thanks, Miss Shaver, dude. For the 12. What's up? Yeah, dude.
Sweet man, that's great news. I already bought some bat last week. Thanks as always.
Thanks, Count Zeppelin, for the 5. Super chat. Really appreciate the bat, ironically, in the jar. So what was it like? Where is this? There you go, dude. Sorry. It takes a minute to get it. So, but we got it, man. We Super Saiyan now. It's like $3 minimum for TTS MF, man. Thanks, dude, for the 2 super chat. So Chargers, dude.
Yo man, shop so beautiful with the PCZ Touch, man. Wow, just saw it. Wondering if you've seen Roku lately on the daily? Can draw a supply line from SEP 19 high to the high the other day. Looks like it makes a bat on the daily with their div MACD Adara side.
Thank you, Chargers, man. Just reading this. Let me check. Oh yeah, dude. Remember this? Man, I wish we'd go back. I know I could find it in time, right? You'd be like, type in like Roku or something. So wild. Give me a sec. Not sure if I'll ever find it, man. I mean, I just know I've looked at this on stream before. Maybe I won't find it. Maybe there's no documentation. God, so much FYX Roku spam. He's like everywhere. God, okay. F it, dude. I give up. Okay, so you're asking a supply line from September of 2019. Daily divergence. Right there. Sure, that's real. Dude, look at this high, this higher high. I mean, it's almost like divergence is real. Like divergence is here. Isn't it? Or this is all. A lot of this is off. My bad. I mean, it's almost just like you like can't. Okay, so this was like supposed to be a bat. We're supposed to go to the 886, but it reversed to the 786 happens. But I don't know. The argument's made that you could reverse here, right? You just got some dark cloud cover. I mean, it looks like a little bit, right? Dark cloud cover from that's a textbook dark cloud cover bearish reversal pattern, and very clear, discernible, somewhat bearish divergence, right? So let's see if this falls through tomorrow. If the macro sells off, then yeah, it could be done for now. But yeah, you're right. Divergence, man. The reckoning could be at hand for this and many others because there many assets have made deep retraces, and they're now like showing some buyer exhaustion and all that, right? Yeah. Real talk. Fatima, no one cares about your terrible opinion. Go do whatever you're doing. I don't know, collect bottle caps for a living. Fatima, have fun, dude. Robert T, if you're gonna threaten me like that, go ahead and sub. I don't care.
Is that a joint?
Don't want to take up too much time on it, just saw it a little diff, and we may have hit the PCZ already. I posted in Discord.
Oh.
Hey Mitch, here's the other two. Can you tell me about Riot? Thanks, man.
Oh, okay. I got you. What you're doing? Did you go from that high up here? That's possible, man. It's such a... I get it's a discernible high. It's so weird, though, the way it started, though. But yeah, it looks like many others, right? Where this is the way he plotted it. XA, B, C, D. Yeah, I mean, it's the 886. I mean, it's there. Yeah, it could play out. Hey, of course, identify it. And this is the reversal area. That's where it could reverse, low risk, injury for shorts or whatever. Oh, you're... Okay, I get you. I just went from here to here, though, right? You chose to anchor from that high. You chose from this high. Which I understand, I guess, right? Well, see, it's like it kind of broke out. 1, 2, 3. Trying to... Okay, I understand. Your argument's pretty good. It's could start becoming overkill if it really does reverse here, right? Very good. Thanks, MF. Condo. Imagine threatening me with an unsub for an analysis for free. Like, really, dude? What's wrong with people, dude? Look at Riot blockchain. Looks terrible, dude. Looks just awful. It recently hit all-time lows and is now at at one point an all-time low at 160. You tried to break it once and failed. So the second time you're trying to break it, hey, daily, you touched the 200-day moving average for the first time since June of last year. If you can stay above 129 and 160 long enough, and you could show some more higher lows, that might be good for a run to the upside. But I don't know, man, if it's gonna be able to continue on up. But how will we Fibonacci? I would think probably from that April 2019 high to the all-time low. You've hit a 236, right? That is it, man. You hit the 236, so we have a valid swing low, and you think if you make a common retrace in time, in time, can't happen overnight, but eventually you could see Riot go between $266 and $4 before majorly reversing the downside again. Okay. Brian, yeah, we talked about it a minute ago. Batcoin. VeChain has some decent use case. Great. Alright, man. I think I'm good. We got 17 minutes till daily close. You know what's going on with Bitcoin. Oops. I got on the 6 hours, almost hitting bullish divergence. Look at the 6 hour. I just accidentally clicked on it, but it's like it's like almost the same low with much higher levels of negative momentum. In a way, it's like that seems kind of like some hidden divergence in a way. So, and you haven't seen positive yet. Sorry, I don't even know why I looked at that. Not bad. Okay, so if it continues on up 9150, you break 9150, I think 9600, right? If you can't rally and you eventually break 8500, you'll see 8200 again. If you break 8200, you're going to 7777. Yeah, futures still dumping, man. Sorry, let me turn this off. It's goofy. Sorry. Yes, futures dumping again. All right, so S&P is down 0.72% and the Dow Jones is now down 0.57%. That's top and bottom left of your screen. Bottom right is Bitcoin, 88.95. Bruno, you're an idiot.
Just keep doing you, Mitch. Appreciate ya. Respecting it.
Carl Livingston, man, thank you for the $5 super chat. Appreciate it. A lot. Decoupling will commence. It's kind of going on right now. I mean, Bitcoin did sell off a little bit today with the equities market, but barely at all. Okay, you get it. Hopefully, I'm watching this stream and the stream that was on before my internet went out. You get a little bit more clarity on where we might be going, man. And it's not about where we're going. It's about what happens once we breach critical support resistances. We have been able to hold 8,500 for 2 days now. Bulls have the ball with a positive momentum on the 4 hour, but it seems like it's setting up maybe for one more wave down, whether it's after we hit 9150 or it's now. You get the one more wave down, and that's when we could develop classic Class A bullish divergence. That's what we want to take a long on Bitcoin for an edge on the market versus, we don't know, man. I'm not gonna, what's the point of looking at it like a diamond, Nick? Like, who cares? It's too small of a pattern. It's nothing. No, it's not a diamond. Dude, diamonds are like, hey, it takes 2 weeks to develop a diamond, man. This is nothing. This is like a flag scrub consolidation after a major dump, or a pretty major dump. Don't psych yourself out on patterns. It's just consolidation, holding support horizontally. Alright, so Bitcoin's futures dumping a little bit, 88.55. And as you got the S&P and Dow Jones continuing to dump at their lowest levels of the day, Bitcoin's getting closer to its own lows of the day on futures.
Bruh.
What's up, Marco, man? Sorry, it's like broken now. I don't know what
Good
happens,
to see you,
man.
Mitch. Always appreciate your content creating. I will always show love and support Lord Willie.
Thank you, Marco, dude. Really, really appreciate the 20 spot, man. Much love. Litecoin in the jar. The underperforming, terrible Litecoin.
Bruh.
Thanks, dude. Alright. So, discussion. All stones have been unturned from the 4-hour to daily to weekly, monthly. It's even the 6-hour accidentally, right? So you know where we can go, you know where we're at.
Bruh.
So keep looking out for those futures, man. They're dumping. I mean, that double top on the S&P on the 4-hour with the divergence. Let's see if it manifests into lower prices. Or will the Fed come in and just helicopter money us out of the pickle we're in now? I'll be back, chat. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all are amazing. Best community out there. Till next time, respect the T. Hey.